Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people. On this Father's Day, 2023, I want to speak on the subject Father's Day, the simple path to live. I ask you, why would anyone want to live forever? For those that have experienced hell on earth, why take a chance once dead? For the abusers, the power behind much suffering for others, who or what would want you around? For those that didn't actually cause any pain in this life to others, but were able to observe it, but couldn't or wouldn't prevent it. These are what you call good people that do nothing, and they serve as a crop waiting to be chopped. You see, Father's Day is a time set aside to remind men that if the earth is to continue to multiply, it is the duty of men not only to plant the seed, but also prepare that when the seed is in need of food and clothing and shelter and education and health care and some of all that is created to provide goods and services, that none is denied to anyone. When this is done, celebration begins. But this is not done. It is time for the Father of the Spirit to remind each children of this life the simple path to live as in heaven already. Never talk about going to heaven. Build it now. If you are worthy, you can. This simple path to live in heaven each day. Everyone must have a job or career, and make this a joyous experience by engaging in that which is your dream job, your dream career. This will expand throughout America and the world if it chooses to do so, and it affects the economics and the social reality of the map. This process will produce an abundance so magnificent, no one will suffer a lack no longer. Utilizing the free resources from the invisible Father, encouraging the earthly fathers to set the example by protecting the family from anything that hurts or pains them. The Father, Spirit, and the human spirit are calling for change where everyone is satisfied with life and as if everyone lives as a billionaire with no money in use. Between now and several months from now, let us have begun to effect real change, not the kind of change that that politicians are talking about. You know, many politicians are talking about destroying the system, destroying the FBI, destroying the DOJ, destroying Social Security, destroying the IRS, destroying education, destroying the whole institution of America. There are people within America who are telling America to make them the leader of the country so that they can tear everything up. And as dumb as they are, with dementia and Alzheimer's, they want Americans to believe that they and they alone can fix this country. And many Americans accept that. And the rest don't have that much to offer. They just want to stop that. And so, where does that leave you, the people? destroyed if the others have their way, are caught in the same old rock bottom hell that you've been living in every day if you can prevent the others from taking you lower. When you have the power to go as high as you want to go, as simple I have just shared with you, will give you the boldness to stand up to the system. Yes, the laws have been made, implemented. The system has been established, and they got conditions of punishment for those of you who do not conform. And those of you who do not conform is an expression of where the system fails to adjust itself to the concerns of you and those like you. But the punishment says we don't give a care, and so you suffer. But that is not the Father of the creative universe. That is not the Father of heaven for everyone. That is not the Father that every human being, black and white, Americans and others, can say, thank God Almighty, I'm satisfied. That's what I think we should start looking forward to. Let's start looking forward to the saying, thank God Almighty, I am satisfied. Now, we don't have to say thank God Almighty, we are satisfied. When we say thank God Almighty, I am satisfied, we already know that the only way you can be satisfied is if everybody else is satisfied. So this is what I'm saying on this Father's Day. If there is another Father's Day, let it be, if not right accomplished at that point, let it be that we can say, thank God Almighty, we're about being satisfied. Thank God Almighty, we're about being satisfied. That's something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to somebody trying to kill them because they wouldn't let, didn't lick their boots. Nobody trying to stay in this same old hell we've been in all our lives. We are really thinking about getting out of here. We just haven't known how. But today, we got a taste. Goodbye for now.